to her.
In my personal opinion, she should
Oh,
not
the
have
stream died and
gold
came
strong.
back. That was weird.
In my personal opinion, she should not have gold strong upload, especially really strong zoning.
Yeah, I feel like she should have either her zoning or the jewels. She probably shouldn't have both.
Or the gems become more so.
Yeah, like the gems are a little strong. Considering there's like not really super solid counterplay to it. You can like make yourself safe.
Just dash one.
Yeah, you can like get out, but you can't like, you know, punish her for doing it. So she can kind of just keep doing it.
You also like lose meter.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
if you want to get out, you have to spend meter. And if you're grid broken, you have literally no options.
Yep.
If you had your grid though, you do still have options.
Some characters have options though.
Wagner.
Yeah.
Wagner. I said it.
Wagner has some. Yuzu has some options because she has fucking super.
Yeah, Yuzu's kind of dumb too.
With Wagner, you're basically trying to push him far enough away where you can force function the jump.
Eltnum has pretty good. She has cutting sync.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Cutting
a really
things
good
will get
option.
her out.
Yuzu's 4B will get her out. I think Nika Tornado will get her out.
Yes. Yes, I've seen that.
Oh, and Chaos also, like, you can force function sometimes.
Yeah, you shield her out and then force function.
Seth has, like, no options.
Seth has to shield and then hope.
He would have to, like, create space, and then he could maybe, like, teleport,
out.
but... Yeah, but you could still get hit.
At the very least, you have
Yeah.
you at least have the damn DP thing.
Mhm.
If I'm spaced correctly, I can prevent people from jumping out.
Bianchi only has options with meter. That's one option, but it's EX Rekka.
Oh wait, that's not my CF.
I respect people being able to play Batista though, because she is really hard.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Why is that? You know, the only thing this character is missing is a command grab. She has everything else like you could possibly give her.
Shield charge.
Doesn't mean you should do rounds.
You are a madman! You are risking like 5-6K for that backdash.
I feel like that'll probably be what they give her in the next Under Night.
Give her Raging Demon.
Yeah, she's gonna get a command grab, like, and it's probably gonna be Raging Team. It's gonna be an instant 5K. It's gonna be frame 1. Yeah, frame 1 full screen, unblockable. You'll have to hope you're in the air already at Super Flash.
You know what? At that point, just give her damn Adachi Super from BB Tag.
Which one?
Atom
the one
Splitter?
that's literally full screen.
Oh, Atom Smasher.
Yeah, Atom Smasher.
He has that. He has an attack. Is it
Yeah.
SP Atom Smasher?
No, I don't think it's as good as SP Atom Smasher. SP Atom Smasher
God.
was wild. I love that move.
SP Atom Smasher was like, God damn, that was the worst.
It was so
Full
amazing.
screen, plus on block. Shadow
Peace out,
Labyrinth had
JJ.
options though. The
She
only
did
way
have
you could
options.
really beat that, the only way you could beat that is if you had auto guard or if you threw your own super, like a long super, like a Div super.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, but that thing was full screen. It came out what, frame 4?
Yeah.
It was plus on block.
It was great. I miss Atom Smasher.
It was crazy, yeah.
More characters should have Atom Smasher.
Oh god, I'm surrounded by super solid players.
Yeah,
Persona's great. Why?
Sono was
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying I ain't never played it.
Persona was like easily like one of the most fun games, like fighting game wise. I love that game.
It
It was
is.
such BS.
仕込んでおこうかな仕込んでおこうかなレジューム悪あがきだああどうだ痛いかわせるかそうよよっそうよ行くよいつか寝てよセキュリティ仕掛けておこう逃げても無駄ああそいつはああどう料理した
It was like vanilla Persona was crazy.
That game was wild. I played Akihiko.
Oh, so you weren't even playing like the top tier.
No. That game was so wild. Akihiko was still crazy though.
Wait, was there any like Korean fast character?
Yosuke, yeah. Yosuke was a menace. Fucking glide. So dumb.
Like there, like imagine Valkenheim can go behind. Actually, no, Valkenheim is more like.
Yeah.
I guess it was like Valkenheim was way worse. Than no, I mean other way around. I guess was worse. Than
Which version of Valkyrie?
Wait, which version of what?
Which version of Valkyrie?
I'll be real. I don't know what the other versions played like. Because I only played the
That would be a genuine question. I don't know.
So old Valkenheim was definitely scarier, but well, not really. Because she did more damage. Like that was her problem. She'd do the same kind of mix, but she'd do a lot more damage. And then they nerfed him to do like 0 damage, so she went like by default after that.
I guess did like absurd damage.
Yeah, like it was
Like
ridiculous.
She did like a third of your health, and if she spent like a little bit of meter, she could sometimes get 5k.
I don't know how much.
That's like a third.
Now it's one combo into the same situation.
Ah, I should have.
What exactly?
Oh, how did you kill?
Because I'll be honest, I have no idea where
Ow again.
I'm not sure. Like, would you want to play Zone?
Last week's a better question, but I remember you saying disparity between top tiers and low tiers is very impressive.
Yeah, it is. And Persona. I'm surprised I blocked that. I have never blocked that before in my life.
I can find play most things.
Well, let me tell you, like I know I've told you before this, but like Izanami versus Bullet, I don't think is as bad as Yukiko versus Margaret and Shadow Labyrinth.
Oh, that
Because
shit.
they actually, like I think I've told you this before. Like they had a 7-3 matchup against Yukiko. She had 2 7-3 matchups. You know how bad that is?
That's
You
a
know, most
zoner
characters,
too.
like most, like I don't even know how bad like things playing. And that's not even the worst. The worst matchup I think was Kanji versus Margaret, which
Yeah, that
Margaret
matchup was
8-2.
ass.
How does Margaret even play?
Margaret actually plays whatever you want to play, honestly.
So the thing about Margaret is like everyone has persona cards, right? 4 being like the average, and the more you use your persona, the more cards you have. So Margaret has 8 cards, and she has 3 different personas.
Wait, so could you use like a hybrid zoner mid-screen poke play character?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually probably the optimal way to play her.
Oh, okay, that's
yes, the best way I can describe Margaret's playstyle is very similar to the She had almost no weaknesses. She was like,
Is she a charge character?
No, actually.
no.
Thank God. Okay, maybe.
Not only was she not a charge character, but her supers were some of the strongest. her reversal super power slash, I forgot what game came out. It was the most damaging reversal super in the entire game. She had Opportunity, which was like it was a very unique super where what it did is it did bonus damage if you landed it as an ender on multiples of 8. So it was very weird. So if you did like an 8-hit combo and then the super, it would do bonus damage.
I'm not gonna lie, that just sounds like
Yeah, and what's cool about that super specifically is that you can power it up with power slash. You can cancel power slash into Hatsutobi, and you can do like I've seen people do like 7 to 8k damage.
so like half your health.
Yeah. No, that was
some
more than that.
In some cases, that's like Shadow Lapras can't survive that combo.
So then what's the standard health?
Shadow Lapras had the lowest. Shadow Lapras and Liz had the lowest. I think it was 3.5, and then the highest was Kanji, about 13k. So the average was 10k. So yeah, so you can kind of get an idea of how helpful it was. If you did 3.5, that's pretty good, especially depending on the air. It's a really good amount of damage.
Wait, the 8k combo, was that with resources or just a standard combo?
I think that was like 100 meter,
Yeah.
but I've actually seen it done in tournament.
Well, yeah, that's not too outlandish in a game where when you enter Awakening, you get like 150, 200, right?
Yeah.
Like, so you get low enough health, that combo becomes a lot more possible.
Well, if I'm playing,
If you gold burst too, you get 100 meter off of that.
Yes.
well, if I'm playing War Crimes in 2 different games.
I have no idea. Like, I'll not explain to you. Like, even low tiers, most low tiers had at least some kind of mix-up, but mid tiers is where like mix-ups started getting dirty.
Yeah.
Like,
Adachi mix-ups were fun.
Yeah, Yukari had pretty good mix-ups. She had a status condition where it would reverse your left and right direction.
So then what about health?
So, at the top tiers, I would say Narukami's probably like one of the strongest, if not the strongest. Also Yosuke, like probably like closest. Yosuke had a glide, because in that game you can air turn. Which, yeah, to me it's like the most baffling thing that no games have air turn. That was like the most amazing thing in Persona.
Their turn was really cool. Yeah, I like that.
Air turn was such an underrated mechanic. It actually gave almost every character, if you had a jump cancel on block, it gave you a cross, like a free cross. What you could do is you could 5A, you could jump, air turn, and back dash. Like, so your back would be facing your opponent, so you could land on the other side of it. And it was such a, like everyone could do it, except for Margaret. Because Margaret, that's the only thing she didn't have was a jump cancel normal. Who else?
I know I gave Akihiko a cross-up. That was his best mix-up.
Yep, pretty much. Yosuke had, I don't know if it was a glitch, because I remember they said they were going to take that out, but he had this thing where whenever he dashed, his, I don't know if it was his regular dash or the momentum of his dash would carry over to him doing an air turn. So you could like, it was kind of like Rachel's win mechanic. It was that fast.
Really?
Yeah, you could like air turn from like full screen, and if you got to the other side of the other person so fast.
Wait, when you say air turn, you mean like you get full control?
Yeah, like you jump. Well, I mean, you jump and there was like a macro for it. You press a button, you just turn. Your character would literally turn the opposite direction.
So that also means like you could air turn and then dash away from your opponent. So it kind of worked. Like it was literally just your character turned around. Like you could do literally everything.
Oh, because what I was thinking of was like where you still air straight under and jump you can still affect where you're going.
That was godlike.
仕掛けておこうかな。仕込んでおこう。落とせ。
Ow.
対象の認識。
セカンドクローズ。ディバイド。
セフセフ。障壁を。
どう料理しよう。仕掛けておこうかな。どうだ。
Although sneaky are funky.
ああ、みじん切り。みじん切りがいいかな。
Oh yeah, I'm super hyped for that.
レバなんてな。ここにも仕掛けておこうかな。
We don't like
買ってないし。
Nobody in Melty right now.
まだまだだ。買わせるかい。
who you all know.
Mine is between like 3 or 4 characters. I'm thinking Akiha.
Mitchie, oh my god.
Yeah, it sucks because that would be my best option for it if it didn't have a hurt box in it.
仕込んでおこう。
Wait, Byakuya doesn't have first
こ
one.
こにも買わせるかい。
No, we're talking about the, what just happened.
接近を待つ。
Yeah, my 660. I got hurt by the gym.
行くよ。
ペルティン・ニコルセア。
Do any of the brothers
懲り
have
ない
the
肉。
boxes?
All of them.
油。
ペルティン・
まだまだダメだね。
セコンド。
Wait, so in that theory, could I just set up pressure and then keep a 5B in reserve to catch out and use for a match item?
Actually, yeah.
みじんこのほらほらほら。
What? Byakuya.
Maybe some match items, you can do it. Maybe some match items,
It's so
you
bad.
can do it with
Oh,
go
God.
as well.
バシスタ。
Why did he do that?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna play the maids, the duo, the puppet character. They look awesome.
They do look super dope.
Honestly, Kohaku by herself, like as a standalone character, would be my second choice.
Hmm.
Because after watching her gameplay, it looked really nice. She looks like the type of character I would play, but the fact that they're both a pair, and I really like Hisui, and Kohaku, I've been talking about this for longest. Because whenever I play Shadow Labyrinth, I wanted to play other archetypes.
Mhm.
So, now it's time for me to play puppet characters again, and I'm super excited because I miss playing puppet characters.
You gotta play Carl.
I was actually thinking of playing Relius, but
Aurelius works too.
I wanted to play other archetypes,
Mhm.
which is why I
ファー
played
ストクローズ。
which is why I play like just different characters.
生活を手に通り。
Talking archetypes. I feel like there's specific things that I would play whenever I play.
Yeah, I literally just pick like random characters that I think look cool.
I won't lie, that is part of the process I go through. Yeah, for Melty, I could do mainly Akira or Grid.
Hmm. I'm gonna play Akiha, Koma, Hisui, or the duo. That's where I am right now.
クローズ。
Although this next character is Saber, I forget everything I just said, so I wouldn't even be fully surprised since the previous one we had a fake guest character. Well, it wasn't fake, it was you know what I'm talking about, though, right? Now,
Oh yeah, Ryugi. Yeah.
yeah, Ryugi.
I forgot she was in the game.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not completely although it could be anyone really, because all the lead characters having revealed is one more remaining, so it could quite literally be anyone.
Yeah, they definitely could do a guest character for that spot. It wouldn't be off-brand.
I think that's like a bunch of stuff they could do.
Hmm.
I thought you were gonna go with the CPO and just go like that.
Oof.
You know, I could have.
You went too much computer, why didn't you?
ウィナー。
I don't know.
バティス
Man.
タ。
Oh, and Roa. I might play Roa too.
I'm just glad it's not Zero.
I wish that it was, but I could always go back and play the old Melty for that.
Actually, you know what? If you're getting Zero, give me a human.
I don't know. Like, it took me a while to like learn, like, like what that means. But I think they were telling me it looks like F maids. I hope.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
Honestly-
don't even know what that means.
Honestly,
It was one of the play styles in the
Yeah.
the game
Yeah,
is
the
the
full
game
moon,
is
right?
different.
Yeah,
the
full
game is
moon.
different enough to where I don't think you can make a true comparison.
Honestly, other than like those two, like the maid pair, Kohaku, I'd maybe play
能力
Miyako.
の調査
Think that's
確認の開始
Oh yeah, Miyako.
ファーストクローズディバイド
ニコルジャセコンドの
All right, I definitely played, but I can't jump out.
セコンドのドリームの本当のレベルの急降下タンサタブロードリルタンセコンドやらせ回るティウのドリームのよ回るティウのよ回るここだテルティウ回るティウの接近悪く捕まえた
Oh shit!
再開した
I don't know why that made those buttons. I like constantly flashing.
Oh yeah, that definitely just beat the shield, like outright. Yeah, I mean it's not frame one, right? Like the armor, it doesn't get armor frame one, does it?
発射
It's
セコンドの
frame
ドリームの
3, and with CS, I'm at most +1, I think, like, probably.
Hmm. I think maybe the flash kick might have hit you before the armor kicked in, because I saw her flash like she was about to do the like shield smack.
これは負けセコンドのルーメンプロテクションルーメンストラクション
It's so cool that she can do that.
セコンド
Like just like banish the fireball. Be gone.
This matchup's annoying as hell.
A new sacrifice
That's everyone's matchup against Batista.
It is kind of one of those matchups that I can just dictate by just chunking.
See if I still have a Seth, even though I haven't played him in over a year.
Do you know the Seth matchup versus Batista? 'Cause
Nope, I'm gonna
not-
lose.
It's not the same at all.
Wait, what changed about it?
No, I mean just like Seth versus other characters. Like, Seth can't do the same thing things to Batista can do to Hyde or anyone else.
Yeah, I'm not allowed.
ファーストクローズディバイド
ルーメンストラクションが始めな離れる
そこだ
ローテーション
その程度見え見えだ
For speaking of Seth, also for Gord does really well against him.
Yeah, Gord does amazingly against Seth.
セコンドの守れる
Red Reaper just stops him doing any comparison.
闇に飲まれよ
力や
事件
発射
Honestly, Neutral doesn't seem that bad
そっちだ言うて
because Sun's just that
な
fast.
かなかあまりにも施設
離れるよいしょ
後期
ニコルジャ
耐えきれる
I could be wrong, but that's just how it looks so far.
No, I mean if I was better at like moving with him, I could probably like get around stuff better. Like it doesn't seem like it's not as bad as like trying to get around stuff with Byakuya. I can say at least that much.
ディバイド
It's not like a standard dash button character where you're just stuck in for 5 years.
後期後期大爆あまりにもだくだら戯れは後期
セフセフ
競泳だ
パターンマッチ離れる
後期
フリップフラットローテーション離れる
See why play Seth, right?
もらったかける
セフセフ
初見が
危ない
後期説かけるさて大爆
危ないローテーション
捉え
ペルティウニコルジ
次はない
ャ
と思う
プロテクションニコルジャ
そうついてこその程度
ニコルジャ
I forget what force does it do again?
なかなかの
It makes it so my fireballs can't be destroyed and they activate a little faster. I thought that might help in neutral. It did not.
セコンドのポイントペ
And
ル
they
ティ
still
ウ
destroy it, that's it.
Yeah.
なかなか逆屈辱を貫く
Except for EX.
Yeah, the EX one, when you force function, it comes out immediately when you send it out.
クローズ
Right.
ディバイド
Doesn't it also fire it?
Yeah.
その程度後期なかなか効く
That looks strange.
It looks very strange.
Probably a hitbox thing.
Yeah, I think I'll probably still extend it into it. Well, okay.
I was gonna say something that Seth was different about this matchup is, you know, Seth can teleport around the opponent, and one of the things he teleports is like behind and above. But you can't do that against Batista because I can flash kick and it will autocorrect to wherever you are.
Yep.
So, that is something that a lot of Seth players, if they don't know the matchup, they will just autopilot and they will just get destroyed. And then Seth can move up and behind, and then jump away. But if I do C flash kick, he'll hit regardless.
Yeah, blinks are probably really bad in that matchup.
So then, how do you put that matchup with Seth?
Safely.
It's very tricky. It's very tricky. You got to be really grounded, and you have to be very like. You can bait out flash kick, but you have to be very careful, very patient about that.
I would think so. Because he doesn't do amazingly against Yuzu either. For a lot of the same reasons. She can like kind of stop him from doing some of the stuff he wants to in neutral. Hilda Seth destroys. That's like one of his best matchups.
I've heard Black Hair does easily control as well. But when I hear Force Punch, just invalid. Yeah, invalidates
Hilda kind of struggles just in general against people that can rush her down and keep her down.
Yeah, it's because of the dead zones and her normals, like her zoning normals. So like her fireballs and stuff, most of them are either minus or have long startup. So like it's really easy for Seth to get in her face, and that's like literally the last place she wants anyone.
I really hate fighting against Hilda. That's not because Hilda does really well against Batista.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's one of the characters in this game that does decently against her. Would you say that's a bad matchup, or is it like...
I would say it's a bad matchup, and Kamone also says it's a bad matchup, so that says nothing. The problem with it is that she doesn't have to commit to forcing me to... Like, the pin is super strong in that matchup, because I have to worry about it at a range where I can't flash kick. And if I block the pin, that means I lose my charge.
Yeah.
So she can, let's say, like, throw like a B normal and then drop a pin down. And if I block it, it means I don't have a flash kick, which means there's no threat of me doing a reversal.
Right.
It's really annoying to play. And then a lot of my moves are a lot slower than Hilda's, like, quick normals. Either her normals come out too fast or at a range where I can't really contest. Like my... So, I can...
well against
Merkaba, right? From what I remember. Does he do okay against her?
It's okay, like, I'd say more even.
What about Carmen?
I would say Phonon is also really good against Batista. Because for similar reasons, she doesn't have to commit to attacking Batista at her range. Like, those matches, like, against Phonon, I play at Phonon's range. Because she can keep me out most times.
Right.
Carmine?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who's Carmine? It's a joke. Yeah, it's because that character doesn't exist. Also, I'm pretty sure he does not do well against her.
I honestly wouldn't know. Fucking check.
That's just my assumption, going off of like the tools that he has. I cannot see how he would do better against her than like anyone else in the game.
I honestly have played that matchup once, and I
セカンド
lost,
クローズ
Oh,
ディバイド
and I felt so bad because I was like, I have no idea what to do.
hmm.
Oh,
レジュームオペレーションくるくるくるくるくるトラスモーラスからセクンドホイットレルティウンからガラホイブリームセキュッとくるくるティウン
Yuzu does okay against Batista too, right?
it does, but I hear it.
I don't think it's as good. Ill. I just saw what I think you were reacting to.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if that was the gem explosion or you doing the green.
I think the gem explosion hit him while he was dashing through something else.
Yeah, but it looks weird visually.
Yeah.
Yuzu does. I would say it's more even.
Hmm.
Because as big as Yuzu's hitbox are,
It's still really fast.
no, at full screen where Yuzu's normals don't hit me, laser can actually hit her,
Right.
and then they can hit her in the air. And what's really interesting is if Yuzu does a stance move while she's in the air, and I have full meter, I can IW her, and she can't do anything about it. Even if she were to teleport behind me, the hitbox behind Batista will still catch her.
I forgot there was a hitbox
So
back there.
what's pretty interesting in that matchup is I'm still free to throw fireballs because fireballs have a hitbox behind them.
I'm gonna play the only character in the game that can counter hit you if I can touch you.
If, right?
Yeah, if.
That's a big if.
I would honestly say people just go even with Batista, not other than Hilda. She doesn't really have bad matchups. Her best matchup is probably Waldstein.
Hmm.
What is Walt gonna do? Honestly?
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna stand on the other side of the screen and die.
He literally doesn't have anything, and because of the shield, he has less.
ファーストクローズ
Is there any possible way Walt would win that match?
よいしょチェック
Assuming the Thunder even were
まだまだやせ
like if we're not that two players still.
離れるペルティ
Just theoretical stuff.
セクリは戦いからガラシャン
Or
セ
is
ク
it
ンド
just the just full dominant that matchup?
詰める
Where there's just no reason for Walt?
Oh, it's not as bad.
Still bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still bad. It's still probably the best matchup, but it's not as
ま
good.
だそこか
But it's not too bigger bad.
And
まだまだ
the reason is because
逃がさん
Walt still has some tools to at least get in to move in, because without assault, Walt would have literally nothing.
逃がさん
Ah, I tried to shield counter it, but I was too slow.
He
セカンドクローズディバイド
he can somewhat get in.
詰める
Wait, how does it happen?
やるな
I don't know why I keep force functioning.
Oh,
逃がさん
I ran up and countered.
yeah. Walt has it's weird, but Walt has small options. But a lot of Walt players say it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's still bad. Don't get me wrong. Being a lot of Walt players just because I don't have to touch them.
Hmm.
They exist on the other side of the screen that I.
Like, you literally just don't have to engage him.
Pretty
And
much.
he
Yeah.
can't stop you from not doing that.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
How does Linnae do against that? That seems like
It's Linnae actually is one of the few characters that can escape the gem loop because she can roll through stuff.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because she can roll out a fourth function, can't she?
Is actually well, not the. Yeah, like she can roll out with the force function. So
So
she
would she
actually.
go? Would she go even?
私の力見せてあげる
Yeah, I
わ
would say so. Not like amazing. Maybe slightly in Bat's favor.
セコンドの
But it's not
力
absurd.
リコリセルーメストラクレクロセコンドカバージャブルブルールーメストラトラスヨラスセコンドベルティウムソレさらにワール
I like the hit effect on the gems in this color.
甘い甘いルーメストラクレルカラカアタリコリセオ発射
I could have killed if I suited.
It looks really cool with the yellow in the middle and the blue on the outside when it's exploding.
This is a very nice color. This one, the Seeds of Heaven, the yellow ones, they're all really nice.
Mm-hmm.
They make the gems look cool.
シールドパターンマッチ磨かせカバーダンスをハンバージョンローテーション裏をくるくるトラスヨラスセコンドのさらに回るセフ磨かせ高くレジュームオペレーションローテーション回る流れを障壁を
Ah, kind of.
I feel like you could have killed there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go for like an
I'm still with you.
It's pretty sick, right?
I thought she could do it first because I thought the gems interacted differently with the orb. So I thought it would keep the orb from being honest.
No, that's actually like my favorite interaction is that whenever the orbs take out the gems, because there are a ton of setups you could do where you can actually throw out an orb and then set a gem, and then the gem will still explode because it's touching the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some interesting setups that you could do. My favorite one is when you do the tri-gem explosion. What you can do is like while they're getting up, because that's a hard knockdown, you can throw out an orb, and then you can put out a gem. And the only way to stop the orb from detonating the gem is if the opponent blocks it with their body. Because let's say they roll forward, then the gem will still explode. And then a lot of people will roll forward and try to hit me, and then they'll trade, and it'll be in my favor.
Oh
Or
wow.
if they roll behind, like if they roll away, then the gem will still explode, and the gem will keep me safe because there's an explosion going off in between us.
And then it's plus
Some
on
are
block.
really- yeah, it's plus on block. Like I don't know, like plus. I don't remember what. I know like ball is like also plus. Like most of Batista's moves are plus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
イグジスの使い方を教えてやろう
Must be nice.
ファーストクロー
That's how it is.
ディバイド
セコンドム発射ペルティウムプラグリームよ障壁を緊急回転緊急回ペルティウム障壁を離れるリコルセペルティウムそれそれで終わりか
Well, it's
The fact that all of that comboed.
見えない
I need sword buff the combo.
no, I think it's talking about like,
No, I'm talking about the zoning. The like 6-hit combo he did with like fireballs and gems at full
the full
screen.
screen combo. They also did a pretty sizable amount of damage.
Yeah. It was like 2,500. That was like wow.
セカンドクローズディバイド
セコンドム離れる緊急回転ペルティウム両面セコンドムプラグリーム緊急回転想定外
I can only imagine that was nice.
セコンドム両面したらペルティウム想定外危ない
Just me, or is it hard? Is it just harder to adapt on rotations?
It is. Yeah, I hate. I'm pretty used to rotations myself because in Persona, whenever I played on 360, they didn't have the avatar lobbies, so I'm pretty used to it. But it really sucks when you have to wait.
Yeah.
It feels like you're just icing yourself. Why do you do this? You know what? You want me to? Are we doing this?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
I've been trying to learn Ori. I don't know why. I just can't. I don't like playing potato.
If it makes you feel better, I also haven't played Hilda in over a year.
I don't. I hate this matchup. I lose to like green square Hildas. It's fucking annoying.
Imagine caring about square though.
ファーストクローズディバイド的な差しなさ跳ねなさいくだらない技にオルガンまるでザバレバキューザバレさ逃がさない逃がさない怖いわ苦しみなさい行きなさい差しなさいもう次はどっちかしたら強いわくだらない行きなさい待ちなさい発射まるでガンドスピンアルマビルムオープンテキストーピローテーション登場行きなさい行きなさいしなさい出なさい行きなさいしなさい差しなさい逃げ跳ねなさい差しなさい出なさい
Catch.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this counterpick that. I my friend did. How they picked up walls specifically just like on the blacker and nothing else.
Wait, this is oh yeah.
What?
コンデンスグルーム再開します
Yeah.
No, because I forgot that Dawn for some reason counters by.
逃がさない回りなさい
It's basically just a giant ball that you get.
もったいな来たらどこそれさあくだらない技に強い行きなさい差しなさい跳ねなさい差しなさい踊りなさい行く差しなさいもったいな
God damn it. This is
I don't-
annoying.
I don't know much about Von Wagner, but I played it and it's just very, very tough.
お上手行きなさい差しなさい回り跳ねなさい差しなさい差しなさいまるで砕けちゃう逃がさないわ逃がさないもったいなフラットスピン近づく行きなさ
Not
い
as bad as I'm making it sound, but
踊りなさい
not good by any means.
こういうのはどうレジュームそれはどう回りなさい怖いお上手
Wait,
のある
because you have to block, does that mean they can just go in for two mixes and can't do anything about it?
私が
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah,
No,
what's
I'm asking with the glue mix-ups that Hilda has, can you not flash like that?
Well, I delayed it to wait and see if he blocked it because there's certain setups where like the spikes won't hit the person that's underneath them unless they try to back tech, and vice versa if they neutral tech. But like if you delay it, then wait for them to actually block it, then yeah, they just have to hold them.
That's actually like one of the true 50-50s in the game.
Speaking of Hilda, I don't know this matchup. I don't know this matchup at all.
Hilda has a pretty consistent loopable 50-50 you can do.
Yep.
Really?
And a lot of characters have like 0 options. especially when done
ファー
correctly.
ストクローズディバイド行きなさいなさい反撃開始輝けこっちだ
I didn't know she could teleport after that now. She couldn't do that before in Eunice.
That's the big change that she got more teleport options, which a lot of people said were kind of useless.
I mean, that seems pretty useful. Like being able to teleport like right after shooting the fireball. Now, if she could teleport after shooting a gloom out, that would be amazing. Like, just shoot the gloom out, then just teleport.
I think Hilda remains like kind of unchanged. Like not her game plan is very similar.
Yeah. It seems like it. Like, it seems like still just go for the 50-50 that I dropped like 12 times.
That's really her best goal. Oh, that was a stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's stand.
Yeah, she has a stand 50-50 too. You run up, it's like 5A, hold, 5B, 2B, and then it's either you can rebeat in the 2-way or do the gloom. It's not really a 50-50 because the gloom's not that hard to block, but you know, it's something.
Yeah, it keeps you in a block stuns.
Mm-hmm.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain because you know I have 50-50. That's like, but it is pretty annoying to have it done against you.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Oh, the Seth mirrors. These are hilarious.
From what I hear, no one can. Seth can't hit. Seth does not have the kit to hit himself.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
he can
that's
actually outrun himself. It's actually hilarious.
無駄な抵抗はよせ。
ファーストクローズディバイド
右こっちだ。なかなか先。上だこっちだ。なかなかのなんだ。上にえらおぼろ。右こっちだ。おぼろ。おぼろ。
You just set an orb in his face.
なかなか先。
He like teleport dash like 3 times. Orb.
やつだ先。こう。捉え。いけ。見えない。避けろ。こうき。おぼろ。もらって見切れ。闇に飲まれかね。
Which Seth am I? Like, we literally just switched places and I didn't know what was happening.
This matchup is so dumb, but it's so fun.
セカンドクローズディバイド
Oh my god, I'm surprised. I like how every time you get a hit, you like dash the opposite direction.
Right?
Oh my god.
こうきもらった屈辱なかなかの邪魔だこうき闇見えこっちだかける闇くだら上だこもらった屈辱捉え貫く捉えられまい屈辱捉えなかなかの屈辱をさらせ避けろ捉える見えなかなか
サードクローズディバイド
What's great about this matchup is that high level it's very simple. Just everyone just dash away.
なかなかの夢だそこでなかなか大幕見えないいけ取るに足りん証拠の弁天罪に落ちなかなかお前の意志を拒絶する罪切なもらった屈辱を闇逃がさ捉えられまい なかなかの腕だまだ切なかけるくだら後期遅いようなし後期貫く手を捉える止め夜はまだ
The Seth
I was
mirrors
trying to
are
hold
funny.
it, if I'm being honest.
Just literally just zipping all over the place.
If that's not the definition of what Seth is, I don't know what is.
That pretty much is.
Yeah, he's just a zipper.
You just zoom in everywhere.
Yep.
And
He looks really fun to play. It's just, but he's insanely hard to play. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, the execution's so high.
Hit the other person. It's very hard to do.
リバイド
It's a little tough.
この辺に
It's just really fun.
そりゃこれよあらよこうなってたよ
緊急化ベルティーがあれよ
行くよやめてくれよ守れ刀開け懲りないねここにも
I remember it's not the character I was originally gonna learn. I don't remember why I did go through with that though.
やめ
No, it's Seth. I think it was because something of his was blocked at the time, so it was supposed to appear on the watch. So I think I was just looking for that block to get patched,
リバイド
and then I just played Wagner anyway.
あらよ
セクンドのフリーム
やめ
タンホイール
やめてよ
タンセクンドのホイールコルジャベルティウタンホイールリームマナットクのベルティウ接近
ちょっと本気で
I don't fully remember. It's been a long time ago.
ほらほらほらどう料理しよう切り傷とかいいねそのここにもどう料理しよう仕込んでおこうかなよっとそうこの辺に仕込んでおこうかな
Wait, website's terrible.
グラインドゲームベルティウだ
No. I wish. That would be so nice.
ホイールカナセクンドが竹ベルティウムホイールリーム
Although Uni, you really don't want anything.
よっとよっあどう料理しようこの辺に
I think only normal so
これ
Yeah.
どう料理しよう切り傷逃げ場なんてな仕掛けておこうかな仕掛けておこうかな
再開力入る
ああ
I thought I
No,
blocked
there's some specials that are
こいつはどうかなそう
Really?
Yes, the Yakurekas are era unblockable, I think.
サードクローズ
Yusuzaki definitely is.
モンストラベルティウが
おいダメダメ
プロテクション
行くよやめて刀いただきここここスラッ
Ow.
ホイールナットクルローテーション
おいでよ
ありえない
あんまり手間かけさせないでここにもこここ
ローテーションでかいションセクンド
無駄無駄
ションセクンド
All assigned TP.
Yeah,
やめ
that's
てく
kind
れ
of
よ
what I like TPs are.
フリーム
守れ分かってそうどう料理しようこの辺に痛いよ買わせるかこれああどう料理したくほらほらどう
Oh wait, I
仕
can
込ん
see
でおこ
Thrill.
うかなこの辺に
Wagner.
レジュ
いつまだ
I think
まだ
Wagner
だ
DX
み
really
じん
is.
切りがいいか
I don't know for sure I have to check type.
よっああらよここ分かってたよそいつはどうかなちょっと本気でいこう
離れるベルティウムよいしょせっかく
まるでダメだね
でかい金がれまたセクンドカル
危ない守れ
ナットクルフロレ
あらよ
ベルティウ
I wanted to use my meter so bad.
I felt it. I was like, he's trying to reverse. Well, I don't even know what that.
I was trying to like run up an IW.
I thought you were trying to like reversal Rekka me.
That too.
I think the only other character I tried to play was probably Orie because I can't handle Hilda.
Really?
Yeah, she's a lot of negative edge, fun stuff.
But I don't know. I just couldn't really get into playing Orie.
I thought about learning her, and then I tried, and she was like boring, for lack of a better word. Well, no, to like just for me, like she wasn't like she didn't excite me,
Oh.
so I just didn't keep going with it.
Honestly, I tried
It
to
was
learn
okay.
because I thought it would be similar to new. It really wasn't.
Yeah, it's very, very different because it's like I don't know. I mean, it's like
If we're discounting the movements, the way they don't move is somewhat different.
yeah.
What were you about to do?
I actually don't know. It actually just like left my brain, like as I was saying it. So I was kind of glad that you took over the conversation.
But yeah,
hmm
セカンドクローズディバイド
to do, yeah, she's well. Have fun also. Beat him as well. You know, a lot of fun.
Hilda can move. You just have to do it completely in teleports because that's the plan they had for her for some reason.
I don't think we tried to make it off new, and then they were stripped.
I wonder what super that was. Oh, thanks for the follow.
It wasn't invincible, so I have no idea.
Is her like EX charge move? Is that projectile involved?
Which one?
The one where she like runs forward with the sword on the ground?
Oh, the car.
Yeah, that has the EX version of that projectile.
Yeah, that is full projectile.
Oh, well, maybe you went for that and ran into the 5A.
Wagner,
Oh, it might have been the. I think it might have been the other one,
The like tornado.
uppercut. Yeah, the tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Wagner is something similar. EX shield charge is full projectile involved.
Because I remember that I can't. There's a lot of times where like I autopilot, like let's say I like do like a VO and then I'll
Yeah.
autopilot the ball.
I remember the. I remember
she
the
could
last set we played. You got
Yeah,
covered the.
Wagner and Nanase can both ignore projectiles and hit me.
Interesting.
ディバイド
Yeah, I remember the last set we played. What you had a lot. I hate that move.
I feel like she has every like positive fighting game mechanic that you could ever have, except for a command grab, and I think that she's gonna get it in the new Uni.
I think I nerfed everything else. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got confirmed for my rise up.
They confirmed they're working on a new one, and they're gonna try to get a announcement for it out soon.
Oh wow.
セカンドクローズ
So that's
デ
exciting.
ィバイド
And they said possibly rollback. I've been hearing from people, which would be nice.
Like, what am I playing? Uni or Blade?
I
Both
fucked that up.
playing Uni Blue.
Well, I can't really say that. It's like literally always top tier.
Yeah, she has never been bottom tier ever.
I've always.
ディバイド
She's never even mid tier or even.
I mean,
Yeah, she's actually like consistently in every version of the game been top tier. She's just one of those characters, like Carl. So I can't really complain. But
I kind of agree, not with Batista, but with like their choice of top tiers, because if you look at the top tiers, it's like Seth, Yuzu, and Bat. They're insanely hard to play.
Yeah.
I hate games where like the top tier are like braided.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, top tier should always be difficult, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I'm okay with. Oh shit. I'm okay.
If I get dropped. Never mind, Rios.
I was gonna say, yeah, I hate when games are like, you know, just braided. Like for Uni, like a lot of people complain about Batista and amazingly not Yuzu. But if the level of difficulty in playing these characters, you should be rewarded.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is also such a thing as the reward doesn't exactly justify the difficulty.
Yeah, like Karma.
Yeah. Carmine. Yeah, Carmine's hard as I don't know what, but you're just killing yourself for nothing.
Carbine is so hard, he doesn't even see play.
Yeah. We don't talk about Karma.
I'm playing his theme just because of that.
That's the thing that like is always like kept me okay, is like I don't mind fighting like Seth being so strong, and same with Yuzu, because I really hate fighting both of those motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a top tier binder back?
The thing is, like,
I'd be okay with it.
Because they're hard to play. I understand that you can't, not everyone can pick up Batista, and not everyone can pick up Seth.
But that doesn't mean, but then we have characters like Jin who are strong, and they're not hard to play.
See, I don't understand that. Like, Blaze Blue has such, in my opinion, Blaze Blue has a very big problem with like balance. I don't think it's as balanced.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's not as balanced as like
I feel like it's one of the most balanced games on in the fighting games right now.
Persona, I wouldn't say Persona's balanced. Persona is probably like the most unbalanced, like just whatever. Like there's never been a time where like I said Persona was very balanced.
Yeah. I don't think anybody could say that game was balanced.
Persona literally went from like Junpei, which is like bottom, right? But then they decided to make like shadow characters. Like in the Ultimax version, like the first one, they were considered like worse than their original Actually, I think all the time. I don't think there was a single shadow character that was better than the original.
I don't know. I can't remember. I remember one of them being better than the original. I think Shadow Naoto was better.
Yeah. It's kind of debatable. They were kind of very similar.
They were, but she could get like, if you got 100 meter in Shadow Burst, you literally could just insta kill them, like from like having no stocks.
Yeah, you could kill them. Which is, I think, like her saving grace.
I think that's the only reason. It's because you could just like, if you got a hit and you had 100 meter, you could pretty much just kill them.
There were some good shadow characters, like Shadow Mitsuru was pretty good,
Oof.
and Shadow Narakame was also pretty good, but they weren't as good. The originals were just like super strong. But Shadow Mitsuru, I played her for a little bit. It was really fun.
That was supposed to be fucking throw!
I was scared when you started charging. I was like, does he have change shift? That was like, that must have been a misinput, because, yeah. Actually, throw would have worked on me. I would have got thrown.
Am I the only one like who thinks that like Blaze Blue isn't like as balanced?
No, actually, yes.
I think Blaze Blue is very balanced, honestly.
Really?
Honestly,
Yeah, I do. I really do.
I mostly think that Blaze Blue has so many characters that like there's there's a lot of characters that are like in every tier, Like I would put like Tao at the bottom.
Honestly,
And I would say there's
honestly,
like
the tier disparity is not really that bad.
It's not like I don't think that it should even have as many.
Even if new, you can still do program.
I'm not saying you do well. I'm just saying like tiers like, in that game was like is really bad.
No, not at all.
いやうまくいくとでもいくよここ高まるねダメダメ
I don't know. To me, like it's hard to see like Noel on the same level as like oh you're not.
No, well,
Yeah, but I've actually seen Noel do work against all those characters though.
believe it or not, Noel actually.
Oh, come on, Noel, sorry.
I don't know why, but apparently she does.
Wait, 9 is Noel?
いただきます味わいなよナイスタイミング分かってたこの流れ行くよ仕込んでおこうかな逃げても無駄
Oh, I should have let you hit the web.
無駄刀開けてあるよ仕掛けて
Yeah, that's the balance. Yeah, it's
この流れに
Yeah, I think it's like really up there with balance because you like the tiers are only. I feel like the tiers are only as far apart as they are because of the number of characters in the game. Like as far as gameplay goes, like I've seen the worst characters in that game like beat the best characters in the game, and like convincingly.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure like at some point like certain characters can't do good. I'm not saying that those characters can't do good.
I mean, even new, you still have niches against other characters. Specifically Arcune, you and Arcune.
まだまだだ
I hear that he does really well in the
足元そう防げた
New, yeah, you also just Agros and Bullet
I know,
as
I know
well.
that's up.
いただきます
Amani as well, apparently, although I don't know that match, but that's what they're saying.
考えが甘い8本あるねいや考えが甘い危ない守れそいつはどうかな懲りないねそいつはどうかなうまくいくとでもいくぜ味わいなよ
Where did your life go?
Why did I not block there? I was holding back that entire time.
I was wondering why you weren't dash blocking, and then I looked at your health, it's like, oh.
Yeah, I was grid broken, so I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. So like, I just ate all that chip damage.
God.
At that point, I could have switched to the faster version because he didn't have shield, but it's a little tricky.
Yeah, if we're talking balance, I'd probably put this with Pete. Probably the most
I would put Under Night a little higher than Blaze Blue as far as balancing. Like,
So
okay,
I
Blaze
would
Blue-
do that. I would do that.
Cause
Personally, I
no,
wouldn't.
I would because personally in Under Night, I don't think any character is considered bad. Like I don't think I would put any character as like a C or D tier even. Like everyone's good, it's just that there are some that are just much better. And then there's Batista.
But that's how I feel about CF too. It's like if you know how to use the system mechanics correctly, you can really do work with any character in that game.
I just feel like there's too many characters that can just ignorantly go in there and smooth brain their way to victory. Because
Well, like who?
Under Night has those characters too.
It does. But
I'm looking at two of them.
一瞬で片付けてやるファーストクローズディバイド輝け
wow, that was definitely like a hurt box shifting moment that just looked like it worked so perfectly.
感激すべて押しつぶすもっとクリームも近づくライフスキン
Personally, I do think Uni is more balanced than CF, but I think CF is probably like the next best balanced game. Personally.
I was trying to get shield charge.
I was gonna say, yeah, Persona is just like bad. Like you have no idea how bad it is.
Yeah. Persona was literally, if you're playing Kanji, you probably shouldn't just not play. Like,
And what's crazy is like Kanji wasn't even that bad of a character.
He wasn't.
He had
It's
a lot
just.
of, he had a lot of like grappling tools. He could stun people. Stop.
Oh. Yeah, Kanji, like, on paper, like in any other game, maybe he'd be pretty good, but like in Persona, it was not working for him. He was getting eaten alive.
Shit. Yeah, Persona. You were so mobile and like you had like such crazy things. Literally everyone had like absurd Oki. The disparity in that game was like, insane.
Yeah, it was impossible not to see it in that game. It was like literally like you play Kanji against Margaret once and you're like, oh. Yeah, that matchup was like actually like unplayable.
Oh no.
In the first Persona, that matchup was Kanji Mitsuru or Narukami. You honestly pick either one. Akihiko Mitsuru fucking sucked too. I hated that matchup. Cause I played Akihiko in the first Persona. The matchup
you're
was,
talking about vanilla Persona.
yeah, that matchup was terrible. Vanilla Persona.
Vanilla Persona was like the top tier was much different, but Narukami I think was still there because
Yeah, Narukami is just too good.
he was sweep 5D. That's what he was.
Yep.
He would literally like you could loop Narukami's sweep into his 5D was like just like an Oki like machine. And same with Chie. Chie could also do sweep until like I think it was like 5C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she still had that in Ultimax. I think it's 5C, the one where the Persona comes out and spins the spear like, and it hits like 10 times. Yeah, it only hit like 3 in Ultimax. Like you had to like actually time it in Ultimax.
In Vanilla Persona, you could just loop that so hard, and they were like considered top tiers. They were busted.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing the game and I was like, hey, this Labris character looks cool. Nope, I was so wrong.
Oh, Shadow Chie was better than Chie too in Ultimax. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because Shadow Chie could get all of her like charges in one combo and just kill you. She pretty much do what Chie's doing in BB Tag. Akihiko? Yeah. He wasn't bad. He was like mid-tier in Persona.
In Ultimax, he got really strong.
Yeah. I get to play?
Yeah, wait.
Ow.
Akihiko?
Yeah.
What did what do you have in Ultimax? He had damage. Like he actually did like some of the highest damage.
Yeah. I remember in Ultimax there was a challenge. His last challenge was like do 10,000 damage, which kills like most of the cast. And you can do it off of like no fatal counter because they weren't in counter at stake when you did it.
Like by comparison, Margaret's was not gonna do it. Margaret's challenge was do 6 days. Ah, that wasn't supposed
What? I stood up. I saw him.
無駄守れそうだそうだ風穴開けてあげるよおい怖いちゃん危な
プロテクション接近を近づくるぐるぐるここに落とす近づくる方面ステラ
I got scared, so I was just I just smacked all the buttons.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it used to actually.
Never mind. You should see Rise then. She had a super that didn't stop the clock, and it was like a very weird like. Damn it. It was like a very weird like CR style. Annoying.
She was.
She was pretty good. She had some of the best block strings. Like you could literally keep block strings.
Oh, pretty sure I am dead here. Yep. Goodbye, Biafia. Where I live with a pixel and kill myself. Failing all.
Damn, the inspiration on that was mad. Yeah, Rise had like really good block strings. Like you could keep people blocking for like 30 seconds at a time. With like all you had to do is spend like 25 meters, and then her block strings were almost infinite. But a lot of people had that. Like Ken had that.
Oh, fucking Ken.
Yeah,
Forgot
Ken
about
had that,
him.
Shadow Labyrinth. Yeah, I don't blame you. Shut that dark memory out of your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I played him, but
You
it
forgot about him?
wasn't my proudest moment.
Again, or are we doing Wagner again?
I mean,
Oh, that... yeah, there was a lot of... There was not a single... Like, there were like so many problem characters in Persona just packed in there. Like, I'm telling you, like, Aegis was really strong, but she wasn't as strong as like, some of these, like, insane people.
mm-hmm.
And then, probably the biggest fuck out of all of these, the biggest, like, one you didn't want to see ever was Teddy.
Teddy was so obnoxious.
Teddy was, like, the item throwing character of the game, but he didn't have the overhead. He had left right.
A lot of them.
And some of his items that were like messed up on the floor, if you touch them, you would get status effects. And some of the status effects were like poison. There was poison.
It's the overhead. The when the claws come down over top of your head.
Oh yeah, his force fire.
Yeah.
Charge 5C is also. I don't know.
Why did it hit like that?
Yeah, Teddy was like one of the worst problem characters. Like he had items that could like lie on the floor, and if you touch them, you get status effects, right? So there was one, like an energy drink, that gave you more health, but it also put you into the block state.
Yeah, I think you did more damage too.
Yeah. And then there was this other item, which was like super dumb. There was like a set of bike keys, and if Teddy got them, a bike would spawn and like go back and forth on the floor 2 times. But if you picked it up, it would only come around 1 time. So it would still hit you. So it would just be like the same move, just not coming around the second time. Which was stupid because it was like still a punishment. Like you get the keys, but you also have to deal with this dumbass bike.
You're right.
They could hit you even though you're hitting Teddy. Like it doesn't go away. As long as someone picks up the keys, the bike will come around.
So like at least you only have to deal with it 1 time.
Right? They also had like God, there were so many, like there were some items that like would lock you down. Some of them would like put you into a paralysis state. He had a panic state.
Hmm.
He had Yukiko's cooking.
The poison.
It would give you poison, fear, and silence all just Oh, you actually got the meter for that.
仕掛けておこうかな。どう料理しよう。仕掛けてかわせるかい。
Oh,
痛いよ。かわせるから。ああ、みじん切りしこんと。みじん切りがいいからね。
Again, I probably should have chain shifted first. I say it every time after I do the super.
are you just not used to it?
Yeah. And I played a lot of Uni, I just don't do that for some reason.
I had the idea to flash change, but it
無駄無駄そうみじん切りがいいから仕込んで足元それ痛いよかわせるこれでみじん切り仕掛けて逃げてもそれこれでどう料理しようどう料理しこれで
Roll and Noel.
They always do 2 at a time.
Oh, okay.
They've been
Good.
doing-
この夜のも
I like
I
those two
think,
characters.
I think Ro is supposed to win this time. Because it's just been like that.
Hmm.
I'm super excited for that. I miss playing a puppet character.
I am very, very excited for the new Melty.
I'm telling you, the last puppet character I played was Shadow Lapras, and that was
Years ago.
That was years ago, yeah, and
But Shadow Labyrinth was a wild ride.
yeah, exactly. It was literally like
懲りないねほんと
I've never had an interest in
ファーストクローズリバイ
It's
どう料理しよう
it's quite difficult, but it's also very
どう料理しようこのほらほら反撃
like from my experience. I played a literal book character. From my experience, it's very. A lot of people were always telling me that it's like sometimes you just get hit random, or you know, you get hit times where you don't. You have to be very mindful about the puppet.
これで仕込んでおこうかな足元仕掛けておこうか高まるね色々簡単だね行くぞやめてよ
One thing I've always been able to say though, Shadow Labyrinth, the only other puppet character in history that I will ever say it's more broken than Carl. Because Shadow Labyrinth was something. Yeah, that character was wild. And Carl could only hope to do some of the stuff that she could do.
I think I told you about like half the shit she did. Aside from the fact that she had a really fast one, she was like probably third or fourth fastest character. She had multiple glitches, and some of them were like really bad. She had an unblockable. Yeah, it was an unblockable setup that was usable. And then some characters had literally no option to get out of it. She also had arguably one of the best figures in the game.
Yeah,
あれ
this was fun.
君を
the power up for her puppet.
Titanomachia.
Hmm.
It was a super. What it did is it would power up the puppet where he can't be broken unless you hit Shadow Labyrinth, and then you would input 3 moves, and then he would like always do those 3 moves, and at the end there was a full screen explosion that did like really high minimum damage,
Hmm.
and you can combo it almost everywhere. Like it's a full screen super, so as long as they get hit by it, you could combo it.
And then it had mix-up potential and everything.
Yeah.
Like it was really good.
When you activate this super, your opponent has to play around it. Like they have no choice. Like you have to do something. You have to either hit them or the persona comes out regardless because it's no longer being controlled. I was gonna explode it.
I know. I did not think I would make it in time.
Multi-shield thing. Somehow, a bunch of people shielding in the videos, but there's not much throws or beats that get around their shields.
Yeah.
I noticed that too.
The only reason they brought that up was that, everybody's already jumping on multi-shields are too strong, even though the game is not even out yet. Yeah, I think you just have to wait and see for when the game actually comes out to feel more than that.
Huh, why? I didn't even hit that direction to jump. Yeah, the worst part is I probably would have been okay if I just rebeat and sat there, but I had to go for fourth function.
I don't have meter.
Yeah,
I was just trying to end it quickly. I didn't have meter.
I was gonna try to run. I should have just waited.
I'm surprised you didn't run, actually.
I was about to, and then I was like, I guess I was just too late on the update because I was trying to, and then I got caught like trying to jump away.
Yeah, maybe just yeah. That's the only reason I went in. I was like, he's gonna run away.
Nightwalker is a good song.
I've actually never played Melty. How's the balance in?
Oh, I hear it's terrible on LT.
Is it?
I hear it.
If we're talking the old one, Roa and Hime are dominant.
I heard about that, but I also heard that Roa might not be as strong just because of the shield system.
Because it's based on C-Roa, not the actually dominant one. It's based on H-Roa, not C-Roa.
Yeah, Zero is like wild.
C-Roa is playing an entirely different game.
Yeah, he is.
Well, Hime's just really strong at playing
I heard the other character that I thought was cool in Melty Blood was really good too. Archetype Earth.
Yeah, that's what Hime is.
Oh.
That's just the acronym for it.
I hope they bring her back. I'll play her.
I love feeling back.
I don't even care if they tone her down. I'll still play her.
Honestly, the part of the fun part about playing Hime is just the
Yeah.
it's just a fun challenge to do.
Is that the one that can float?
Yep.
Oh, I
And it's the one with the stupid hitbox on floor.
I saw that. I was watching some Melty tournaments today, and I saw, I don't know who, but somebody was playing that character, and I was like, floats, like she literally floats.
Yeah.
And you get full control of them as well.
I saw it. It looked crazy. I was like, this looked way worse than like
It is.
But it is also extremely straight. And without floats, you cannot go anywhere. Quite literally nowhere.
Like she had no aerial drift.
She does, you just fall. Think of Rachel, how slow she falls, but even worse. And anything you do, if you don't EX cancel, will send you into free fall. You cannot do anything. However, the kicker is you can EX cancel into float of quite literally anything.
Yeah, I saw her, and I was watching like a mirror, and I was like, man, this character looks very strong.
She can quite literally do anything.
Well, you know,
Like,
from top tiers I've seen in some other games, I really don't feel like Izanami's that ridiculous. Like, if you compare
Pre-patch
how
Izanami.
good she... Well, pre-patch Izanami was fine, too. Like, she wasn't...
Yeah,
I thought she was
Have
fine.
you seen CT top tiers?
Yeah, she wasn't... Yeah, she was not that.
She was not CT Rachel or Kune, or even CT New for that matter.
Let's
Okay,
not
I can
forget about the
agree
clap loops.
I can agree with that because I've seen was it CP Kokonoe?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, CP.
Chrono
Yeah.
Phantasma Kokonoe was wild.
Honestly, CP
Yeah, I can-
Coco gives CT any character in CT a run for their money.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I remember seeing Kokonoe and I was like, I heard she was banned from her.
She did get banned from tournaments for a while. I remember that.
Honestly, I would say CPX New minus the absurd damage is fine overall.
I think so too.
Like, all you have to do is just tone down the damage and shit is fine. But no, that's not how it turned out.
Well, there was also the amazing zoning with the existence of Gar primers. It just worked out so well.
Oh yeah, and instead of being, from what I heard from other new players that are around in that area, instead of being able to run that area, instead of being able to push off drives, you just straight up have jump cancel the drives.
And it did chip damage.
She had that in CP.
Oh, I didn't know she still had that in CP. I didn't know when they took it away from her. Yeah, on her drives.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's not. It's
It
barely
was pretty bad.
It's barely anything. And I
Yeah, it didn't do a lot of chip, but like the fact that she had chip on her normal was kind of wild.
honestly, Although I'm still bitter about the fact that I have literally no way to threaten people with zoning. It's kind of annoying.
足元危な
ニコルセオペルティウム
怖いね
ホイール離れる
仕込んでおこうかなかわせるか
このホイールパラセオラスセコンドホイールコルセオペルティウム
Oh yeah, I can you also had the unblockable and overdrive.
ホイールドリル
Yeah,
セコンド
Forgot about that.
ペルティウム
Oh, what happened?
I have no idea. It looks like you just dropped out of the lobby. There.
Man, I'm still like, I just got kicked off of Uni Network. My
Oh,
internet's still good.
so Uni just
Oh.
said.
Yeah, I can still get back on.
Uni decided to say like that needs to be banned today. Uni tried to ban that.
Hey man,
The game saw like, leave this person alone. What are you doing?
if I could survive fucking Brawl Meta Knight, I could survive this stuff.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's just some of the other talkers. If we're going that far and talking about Smash and like Brawl, where Meta Knight was actually banned,
And then he got unbanned.
yeah, and then like you could talk about like you could go as far as saying like Bayonetta.
No,
Yeah,
Meta Knight-
Bayonetta was wild too. But yeah, Meta Knight was definitely worse. But
Honestly, Bayonetta was fine.
I don't know, which time was kind of wild.
I've played Smash 4 like for the entire lifespan.
Me too. I miss my main.
I did too.
My main was Sheik. She doesn't exist in Ultimate.
I played Lucario. I hate Well, with Smash 4 Lucario, you technically hadn't even had a fun KO. Because if they fucked up the kill you could just kill her in like one power. That's all
Yeah.
it was.
Well, Lucario was that character that could kill you like instantly.
Oh, hell, I've had one matchup for the game in tournament. I got bodied the entire game. I get to last stock. This was against Cloud, by the way. I get one combo, and I take the set. Just off that one combo.
Yep, that was Lucario.
I went from like corner to corner and took the Cloud that way and just edge guard the Cloud. They couldn't do anything.
I believe it. Lucario was so with like max aura and max rage. I don't know if they thought that through, but he had like
They
the
definitely
highest
did.
knockback.
With F smash, you just killed 30.
Yeah, I've seen people die.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
I've seen people die at 20.
Though I do like the fact that Marth can do that now.
Double
And
it was
Ultimate.
even double. In double it was even double. Because you could just self-destruct and hit like max aura 20 and just effectively play a 4v1 and it's still a 4v6 and it's still your advantage. Because aura is that stupid. Was very much legitimate top tier.
Yeah, he'd also pair very well with Lucas.
Lucas and S.
With the combination. I forgot who did that. I forgot the names of the people.
Doing something else.
I think it started with like a G. Yeah, it was a long time.
I remember at my old phone. Although at my local, there was also a friend of mine who was somehow making Roy work for I don't know how he did it, but somehow kept making Roy work for Roy.
味わいなようまくいくことでチャンス防げるか防げるか
Surprised that actually caught.
Although my future spent a bunch of years especially at that time.
足元この辺にあんまり手間かけさせないでチャンスそりゃ
During Smash 4, we had like a Ness, a Tom, Roy, Mario. Basically a bunch of the niche characters nobody would ever see.
この辺に落とす。ああ、考えが甘い。この辺に。
プロテクション。
Which way went through some of the stuff?
Why did I press anything? I tried to force function. I should have just blocked.
Which way went to some of the stuff down in Indianapolis? Nobody really knew how to deal with those matchups. So it kind of worked out.
ローテーション。セクンドル。回られる手打ちか。ファイブリーム。フラットクルフリルティウム。
あら、無駄無駄。おいでよ。
セクンドル。
Although Indiana was like 4 or 5 targets for no reason.
終わるわけ。いただきます。仕掛けておこうかな。逃さないよ。
セクンドル。発射。
ここかかった。
That was fun.
ルーメンスタ
逃げるかい。
カバ
I
ー。
didn't leave.
ルーメンスタ
ここにもかわせるかい。仕込んで足元。
立てつけ。
危ない。まだまだとら。どう料理しよう。どう料理しよう。仕掛けて足元。チャンス。ここにも。
緊急回避。プロテクション。コルセア。
Although I won't lie, the moment Ultimate came out, I should have just
危ない。
gotten
こ
out
の
of it.
辺に落とす。ここに足元。
I don't really like Ultimate that much, if I'm
セ
being
クンドル。
honest.
まるでダメだね。
立て替えタイム。
守れ。
セクンドル。
さあおいで。僕の中へ。
It's fine, but it's not a game that I enjoy.
そんな。
仕込んでおこうかな。
パターンマッチ。
What do you
そう
Oh, what?
どうだ痛いほら合わせるか
正解。
セックス
戦は
そうどう料理しよう
フリップフロック発射。
What do you all think about that?
どう料理しよ
I actually kind of like Ultimate. I just didn't play it.
ああ
レジュームが見えない。リカバリー。
いつまで出るかな
Only because I charged it.
I tried playing Ultimates. It was okay. It just I got into more games.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was fine.
I thought it was
just kept
fine
getting
too. I
into,
just
like-
was mainly playing Blaze Blue.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
It was like-
around the start of the pandemic, that's when I said like this. I just started playing Blaze Blue Unity.
It was
Mhm.
at, yeah. It was very similar to me. Like I think Blaze Blue was out, and I think Uni was also coming out, and I just didn't have time for Smash.
Yeah.
Then whenever this game came out, like the ST version, it was like the first time I got a chance to play. So I was like, I really want to learn how to do like all the crazy fatigues and stuff.
ああどう料理仕掛け
やらせろ。
お考えが甘いどう料理しようここに
I
足
swear
元
it's gonna take me a while to get to that range.
みじん切りここ逃さないここ合わせるかい危ない無駄無駄どう料理しよう仕掛けておこうかな
It seems like that type of DP beats out that setup.
どう料理しようどう料理しよう仕掛けておこうかな
Yeah, it does. The directly
the
straight up
vertical-
ones.
セカンドクロー
Yeah, the straight
リバイ
vertical
ト
like
どう
Wagner
料理
or
しようこ
Nante.
こにもすげえ切り刻これそう
Because whenever I do that, it just
ど
goes.
う料理しようめっ
You kind of
逃げ場なんてな仕掛けておこうかなこの辺に反撃開始だそうだ出て
ooh, nice.
ここ捕まえて
うん
追いつけろすべやだよああどう料理しようここにも防げる切り刻みじん切りこのみじん切りがいいかな切り刻いいねその表仕込んで足元ここにもここだ防げる切り刻そうみじん切りここみじん切りがいいかなめった切りだなんだその手
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go here. Get class in the morning. If I go any later, I'm gonna be tired.
Oh, okay.
It's almost 12. It's almost 12 where I am.
It's almost 1 where I am.
Yeah, it's almost 1 here.
I think I might have to go too. Because I'm getting like pretty tired.
Okay. Well, no problem.
Right.
But good games, everybody. That was
We
fun.
can figure this matchup out one of these days. Because I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
It's it's kind of it's very like player dependent, but Yakuya can do quite a bit of things.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very much just knowing what's real and what's not, because he has a lot of stuff that looks real but isn't. And then knowing his range.
There's some versions of the web setup that aren't real.
Yeah,
The webs don't generate a hitbox until a few seconds after they're placed.
Yeah, I think it's frame like 7 or 10, somewhere between there. When the how long it takes the web to activate. That's why I can run up and throw you in between it after I set them on top of you.
Yeah, every character has at least one option to kind of avoid the setup, but only if Byakuya is like respecting a reversal.
Yeah. Because the only way Byakuya can keep you in that setup is to meet you. If he doesn't.
Which we down to grind this again. The matchup anyway.
Oh, what'd you say?
Would you be down to grind the matchup against them?
Oh yeah.
Need the practice set?
Yeah, definitely.
I have plenty of matchup experience against Byakuya, but it's still quite difficult because I have to just not flash kick as much as I do. But it
seems like Wagner can deal with him, but it's probably just one of those things where they both can deal with each other.
Yeah, I think Wagner Byakuya is a very even matchup, at least in my opinion.
I could see that because I don't see
honestly,
it doesn't look like there's a huge. It doesn't look like it's for sure in anyone's favor.
From what I've seen from the Wagner side of the Discord, that's the general consensus I got as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Uni Discord anyway. I think Redblade and Zenny, I think we're talking about it. I don't want to go that. I forget what they said. I have to look back at it. Damn, this is a game I need to play more though.
Me too. I miss playing this game. I used to play it so much.
It's a great game. Like I play it quite often. But
I would definitely be down to play this more often.
Before I fully swapped to CTF, I was mainly on Uni, just trying to learn Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided, you know what, I want to play Mew. And then the rest is kind of history for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
For me, because once Melty comes out, I think I told you Aura, but once Melty comes out, I'm probably not gonna be playing CF, and I'll probably just play this game like Under Night as like my secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just play all three if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing all three of them.
I'm gonna try to do that, but it's like quite a bit of games because I'm also playing like other games too. A lot of my time is, like with work and everything. It's like it's gonna be very hard for me to like play every game.
Right. Yeah.
But,
having the time to do it.
Yeah, but honestly, like the way I am, like with Batista, I feel like I'm not doing as much as I can. So I'm gonna try and grind out more, like everything with Batista, because I'm missing like quite a bit of things as far as what other people can do.
The bright side with New, at the very least, it's less execution stuff, or the hard part comes from the neutral itself. So it's one of those things that
really her combos look kind of annoying to do, like the TK Supra.
Okay, that is the exception.
Yeah, that combo looks rough.
Like I tried doing that. I failed for like a full day.
The place with I hate that. I hate TK Supra. Like even when I'm used to it, I still hate doing it. Because
yeah,
but they have buffer system in one leads.
Yeah.
She has hard combos, but that you're not exactly going to use them. Like once you're used to her stuff, a majority of it is fine.
Like for me, like the combos I have to do are mostly like timing, but not like crazy execution wise.
Yeah, for New, it's mainly just a bunch of timing stuff.
Yeah.
Although there is some sort of hard execution thing in the sense of you have the timer going against you, because new combos are not at all consistent in this game, in this version.
Yeah, I have been trying. I did play Lambda in that tournament. I ended up winning the Sector 7 one, but you told me that I should like try to get to like the instant air dash combos down, and I can't.
Oh.
Like I just can't.
Wait, really? Wait,
they don't work. They don't work. They don't function.
You can't do the instant air dash stuff?
I like do it, and then I'll like do instant air dash JBC, and I'll land and try to do 6A, and I'll get on a different side every time. Like, the momentum carries me past them so many times, and I get like 5A. I'm like, why?
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
I have no idea why it happens. Like, I can't even tell you why it's happening.
Off what starter are you doing it?
The B starter, I think. Or no, it's not the B starter.
6B? Are you talking like 6B or something like that?
No, 5B starter.
5B for new?
No, Lambda.
Lambda.
Oh,
Although,
Lambda.
Lambda 5B is new 6B.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking you were talking about new the whole time.
No, yeah. I was learning Lambda. So I basically just started doing staircase combos and trying to make them more consistent.
That's not gonna happen with Lambda.
It was working a little bit. Like, if I jump backwards, it helps a lot.
Lambda staircase combos aren't really that good.
Yeah.
Usually like her combo game and like mix-ups are actually
they're mainly on Mercer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She has like really good corner carry, like probably some of the best in the game.
Yeah. Well, I do have those. Well, like, I'm not doing the instant overhead, but I'm doing like the 5B, 3C. I mean, not instant overhead, the instant air dash, but I am doing like 5B, 3C, gravity seed, 5C, 6C, Cavalier.
Oh, okay.
And all that stuff.
Although I will say, with new, like a lot of the stuff, it's hard at first, but once you get it down, you should be able to get it almost every time.
There's some pretty like interesting stuff. Like a lot of her setups are pretty good.
Yeah,
because they're like real lambdas.
Or Lambda, yeah.
Yeah, lambdas combo or setups are very non-committal.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just keep them at a distance where you're like insanely safe. And I would honestly say that it's more of a knowledge check. Like, you can get around her setups if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of mileage off of corner knockdown into Spike Chaser, which I know is not like 100% a real setup, but it kept me safe and I got plus frames off of it. So
yeah, that's surprising to me. Like, a lot of Lambda stuff just isn't real. Like, her neutral like drive string is not real. The buzzsaw the buzzsaw thing is not real.
Yeah, you can just jump out of that 100% of the time if you're blocking.
Yeah, all you have to do is delay tech, and I think will go right past you.
Yep.
Or like if people get hit with the spike chaser, like I think it's like where you force tech in the air, you can just jump away.
Yeah. Yeah, if you, depending on the Lambda's like spacing, she has to be spaced perfectly for you to actually have to block Spike Chaser on the ground. Like, you can legitimately, if she's too far away, you can legitimately just jump and block it.
But if you jump, like if they make you like force tech in the air, like let's say they're further away from you, if you jump forward, you actually lessen the time that Spike Chaser takes to hit you, so you can always block it in the air.
It's not like new Spike Chaser and C-Tex either, where you can just do the really fast one.
Yeah.
You get it up really fast.
I miss new Spike Chaser. It looked cool. I didn't play her, but it looked cool.
I want it back. I want that back.
I saw it, and I was like, whenever I saw it, I was like, isn't that Lambda's move? And then somebody explained to me eventually.
Yeah, they like to disintegrate new to make Lambda a character.
And they still failed.
Yeah, then they failed at that anyway, and just made both of them not a character. Or less of a character. Like, they're not horrible, at least but they're not great.
It's it's really hard to say because like you have to have like a really high understanding of neutral to play a new.
You've always had to have that.
Well, not yeah, but the reward for it isn't very high either. Yeah,
you don't get too much reward for it anymore. The reward used to be great. She used to get a lot of reward off of that.
I always I saw it like because I didn't know like how any of the previous iterations of her were, So I just knew that, like, playing her was suffering most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone told me you have to have like really high understanding of neutral, but you don't get damage. Or you can play Hakumen, who needs the exact same thing, but he has damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And Hakumen does good against Carl, where Nu does bad against Carl.
Wait, Hakumen does good against Carl?
Oh yeah, that matchup's great for
Honestly,
Hakumen. I hate that matchup.
I still think it's
Always
winnable for
have.
you.
I mean, Carl,
Is it
it's
because-
like 5.5, 4.5 Hakumen favor.
Yeah,
But Hakumen has a lot of advantage in neutral just because JC exists and doesn't have a hurt box at the tip of it. And then the
I
fact
will
that he
say
can
that-
counter Doll just negates a lot of Oki setups.
Oh snap! Oh right, he can.
New Carl, I do think it's still bad, but I don't think it's unwinnable bad.
Oh yeah, it's not
like
like easy Yoi Tager
Or
or
in my
Izanami
opinion,
Tager.
I think
Or like-
earliest new is that matchup. I hate that matchup with a passion.
I would say that like BlazBlue doesn't have any like unwinnable matches.
Yeah,
New
it's just some matchups you're gonna have to work real hard.
I don't even think that's like the worst matchup. It's not like as bad. I'm telling you, Persona was. Oh my god, Persona.
Yeah.
Was, I don't even-
New is like yours 7-3.
is it? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Once she hits GA, you literally cannot do anything.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
throw
telling you this.
swords or anything.
I'm
Like,
telling you.
she could also hit OD. What are you gonna do?
I was about to say a
I'm
lot of
telling you
people.
I'm telling you this in Persona, someone Yukiko right had 2 of those. She had 2 7-3 matchups.
Taker has 2 of those.
Yeah, but he's a grappler.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Some would argue New has 2 of those.
What's her
Yeah,
second?
oh,
Well,
really?
actually, no. I mean, I guess I could see it. I could see her having.
Personally, I'd put
Even
Relius
3
there,
of
but
them.
Some would say Relius. I would personally say Relius. Others would say Bang as well. Although, from what I played, Bang doesn't seem that bad.
I was about to say, I don't see why Bang would be that bad for her.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd put Izanami higher because Izanami New is just. Ugh.
Well, Izanami's pretty bad for almost everybody. Not S, but
Not
most
Carl.
characters struggle just fighting her.
Imagine being in the zone and where Ripcage just says no.
Play Amane.
I don't know. There's
You know what I
something
love
that
doing the
don't
rib cage? I like
I tried-
dashing at it and doing drills because it like annihilates it so fast.
I tried playing Amane, it just doesn't really work out for me.
Play S. S does
Amane is
well
very
against-
strange.
I do not like this.
S does very well against not only Izanami but like half the majority of the cast.
I tried to play
That's
S.
true.
I don't like the design, and I don't like most of the combo structure. I'd just rather play Jin.
That's fair. And I mean, Jin arguably has a similarly decent matchup spread.
I would say the main thing S has over Jin is the matchup against Izanami, because that's probably one of 2 of her worst matchups.
Hmm.
But
Is
but Jin still does decently enough versus Izanami.
yeah, decent, but S does very well against Izanami. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably like the best trade-off you can
Hmm.
get, is that she just has those matchups against top tiers where she can. I mean, S has no bad matchups, so she could either go even
I think
or
that's Jin,
just,
really.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Jin's probably worst matchup is 5-5.
Like, at worst.
Yeah, that's his worst matchup.
5-5 in the mirror.
To be fair, that's true of Carl too. Carl doesn't really, well, outside of Hakumen, he doesn't really have any bad matchups. Hakumen and Ithiyule, those are his worst
Jin-
matchups.
Jin
How would you
absolutely bullies Hakumen.
How would you say Carl does against S?
I think it's even.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think S dominates neutral, but S pressure against Carl isn't very good because Vivace exists.
Yeah.
Like, I can leave the corner pretty easily and like a lot of stuff, but like neutral against her is really rough for Carl. But then dealing with her pressure and then also pressuring her, he can like put the pressure on her really heavy because he's Carl.
I mean, Yeah, S is probably like some of the strongest neutral in the game. I would
Yeah.
say like top 3 next to Jin and 9.
And that's usually characters that Carl struggles with, in my opinion. It's characters
Like,
who can
neutral-
beat him in neutral.
Yeah, neutral is just really good for S. Like S has probably like, it's really hard to like, you know, get around some of her air hitboxes. Like JP is super strong.
On the
Hmm.
subject of using
Oh yeah, that button's wild.
Yeah, that button is not fair.
That button is a crime.
On the
Yeah,
subject of
it is.
neutral, are we just gonna not talk about you for a second? You 12?
Does anyone ever talk about Mu 12? She's secret top tier because she's wild as fuck when nobody ever talks about her.
Nobody plays there, but she's disgusting.
That's the thing, yeah. Like nobody plays her except for that one person that's like godlike her.
Yeah.
And then they stop playing.
It's like, oh, you play this? I've never seen this character. It's like, yeah, I'm like the best. Like at this character that no one knows. That's very similar to how Batista is. I
Yeah.
always hear people say the same thing. Like I don't have much experience against this character because I just don't ever see it. Which is true. Like I meet so many people that like they know what to do against like the gem loops. They know what to do against it, but they don't have much practice against it. Like much like actual practice.
Hmm.
Fox have actually set up a PC training thing where you just got with a, I think it's like a same editor thing. You can just add in a training recording of the loops themselves.
It's true, yeah, I've seen that. But the thing about it is, there's also the human perspective in that, right? Whenever I get pushed out of gems, I like to like micro dash back in, or if I see that they're shielding too much, I will go in for a grab, or I'll go in for like, you know, the fake grab. So I think there's also the human aspect of it. So yeah, you could say that, you know,
I mean,
if you want,
I'm saying it's a good starting place.
yeah, it's a good start.
All right, thank you everybody for watching the stream. I am going to end now. I will catch you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place.